everybody, and welcome to another Clash of Clans tutorial video. And this video is how to create a funnel in today's meta. And what I'm going to do is we're just going to go over a couple of things before we get into these replays. And I'm going to show you two replays. One is going to be a good funnel, and one is going to be a terrible funnel. I still get the 3-star, but it's just a terrible funnel. Now, what we're going to talk about is number one. Before, when I first started playing Clash of Clans, there were only a couple methods to break into a base. Number one was wall breakers or jump spells. That was it. Then, after a little bit, they introduced the quad quake. They introduced the earthquake spell. And then now, with the development of Town Hall 11, 12, and 13, we have a siege barracks. We have the wall wrecker. We have the balloon, and we have the blimp and the stone slammer. Okay, but for ground troops, it's more or less the wall wrecker and the siege barracks. But you can also use the stone slammer to create a funnel for your ground troops. Okay. Now, we're going to go to the first replay. The first replay is going to be... Oops, sorry. Yep, War Day 1. War Day 2. And this is going to be against Mr. Barbarian. Now, what's going to happen is, ultimately, okay, I'm using my Frozen Bow Witch attack. So, I'm going to start off with this base. What I want to do is I want to take out the Eagle Artillery. And that's going to be in another video, like how to scout a base. I'm going to be bringing that out. But on this particular base, the way I wanted to attack it, and I'll go over this in the how to scout a base video. I'm going to go after the Eagle Artillery with my Queen Walk. Then what I'm going to do is come up top on the north with my Barbarian King. I'm going to come in also on the north with my Wall Wrecker. And I'm going to quake right here on these walls here. I'm going to open this compartment, and I'm going to open the core. And then I'm going to send my troops in right here. So this is ultimately what's going to happen. What's going to happen is all this is going to be taken out with my Queen Walking E-Drag. This right here is going to be taken out by my king. Okay. I'm going to send Wall Wrecker. And then the rest of my troops. Quake right here. And that's what ultimately is going to happen. Okay. So now we're going to join this in progress. Queen Walk on the east side. E-Dragon taking out defenses to help create the funnel. I drop the king on the gold storage. He's going to start walking west. Here comes the wall wrecker. Going to break into that infernal compartment. And then here comes the rest of my army. I'm going to drop the ice golems, the witches, the bowlers. The funnel has been beautifully created. There is a wizard tower still left, but that's going to get taken down. And we're going to see my troops. I'm just going to rage them up here so they'll move a little faster into the center of this base. And I love this attack because these ice golems will, when they bust, they just like freeze a ton of stuff. More than a freeze spell. And I bring 2 freezes with this attack, just in case just in case at the end, you know, you got a single target inferno attacking your heroes or whatever your objectives are. I use one freeze right there on the Inferno Tower, and there was also a scatter shot there. And I'm just going to come down, and the base is just totally wrecked because of the funnel that I created. Okay, here's what we're going to play this again real quick, and we're just going to go over real fast. Okay, the quakes. Okay, now, right there. Right there. Look at these buildings here. Look at here, all gone. This whole area here. Except for this little thing here, that gets taken down. But over here, and then all my troops are going to come this way, and they just went like this, and they just totally wrecked the base. That is a good funnel. That was a fantastic funnel. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back, and we're going to look at our day 7 replay. Now, okay, this is the base. Now, this is what I wanted to do, or this is what you're supposed to do. Okay, all this here is supposed to be gone. All this here gone. Then what you do, you quake troops up the middle. Okay, that's not what happened. And we're going to see where I went wrong. Now we're going to play. Already in progress. The queen is doing her job, and you see the E-Dragon doing its job as well, but you notice I haven't dropped my king yet. And that was the problem with this attack. I did not drop my queen yet, my king yet, to start clearing these buildings out here. These buildings here should have been gone already. You see what I'm saying? So that was my mistake, big time, for not clearing that corner out sooner, because as you are going to see, I'm winding down on time here. I've got 1 minute and 51 seconds left. I looked at the time. I said, man, I better get this going. So I dropped my troops. And honestly, what I could have done a little better is I could have used the siege barracks instead. And I could have had the siege barracks come and attack over here on this area here. But we see that I'm still going to get the 3-star. My troops went around. I had the wall wrecker go. There wasn't really that many troops in my wall wrecker. So what I did, I had a witch and a couple ice golems. I threw my royal champion down as well to come take care of the town hall. And the some witches caught up, the Grand Warden, the Queen. They come and help take the town hall down. I'm going to go 4 times this. Even though I created a terrible funnel, I still 3-starred the base because the defenses were just not strong enough to defend against my fully maxed out army. Now, if this base was fully max, I would have never cleared this base. I would have never cleared the base. So, once again, the funnel is the most important thing that you can do to make sure that your attack goes as planned. And what you want to do is you want to create a, say like a vortex for your troops to go right up the middle, because your troops, they look for the closest buildings that they go to. Some defenses, some the closest buildings. So if you chop those corners in with a little, a hero on this side, a queen walk on the other, maybe a baby dragon, or your king, a couple bowlers, say 3 bowlers behind your barbarian king, or say a few wizards, to take out some trash. Queen walk on one side, maybe an E-dragon or another baby dragon on the opposite side, to close those corners in so your troops will go straight up the middle when you drop them. So I hope that you learned a little something from this video. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to bring also a video on, using the different siege machines. So be on the lookout for that video as well. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. And until next video, stay safe.